Now I'm about to finish the algebra when it comes to no, I'm not finishing the algebra when it comes to grade 8 and 9, but I just want to make sure that I attend to the number patterns, and then after number patterns, then that is when you'll be seeing me jumping straight to solving for x. Then after solving for x, grade 8 and 9, I'm done. But the method of teaching will change when it comes to solving for x um, and other topics, understand, geometry and all that. So I'm going to change a bit, but maybe I'm going to continue. I'll mix, understand, there and there. So now guys, we have this question which simply says study the pattern below and then answer the questions that follow. We have this number pattern which says 10, 17, 24, 31. I'm about to give you, as a grade 8 learner, a grade 9 learner, there's a simple method that we use for number patterns, in which we also use when it comes to grade 10. Understand? So we need to jump to that part and make sure that you understand when it comes to this number pattern. Do not continue with that number pattern method you know from grade 8. There are a lot of methods, but this one, I want you to see how simple it is. So now, looking at this number pattern, again, you just need to, every time you get a number pattern question, you write that number pattern, 10, 17, 24, 31, then it continues. So this is what we're just gonna be focusing on. Now let's look at this now. Looking at this number pattern, the first question is saying determine the constant difference. And the constant difference, we just want to understand what's the difference between these terms. Understand? So now, between 17 and 10, 24 and 17, 31 and 24, there must be a difference. So when we're saying 17 minus 10, we simply get 7. And remember, just by finding this number in grade 8, now you know very well that, okay, fine, this is my constant difference. Why? Because when I subtract 17 and 10, I get 7. 24 minus 17 is simply 7. Then 31 minus 24 is simply 7. Now I know that, okay, fine, my constant difference is 7. We consider 7 as D. D is 7. You've answered your first term, your first question, which is 1 mark. Now we have 7. We move. What's our first term? Our first term is 10. Remember, we're looking for a rule. Our first term is 10. And 10, it's going to be our A1. This is our first term, which is A1, 10. Then there is a formula that you need to keep in mind. This formula simply says Tn is equals to A1 plus D into n minus 1. This is a simple term. Now look, when it comes to this term, A1 is our 10. You put your 10 here, plus D is your 7. You put 7 here, then you have n, you have minus 1. Remember, there's something we call FOIL in order for us to simplify when there are brackets. So now we look at 10 plus 7 multiplied by n, it's 7n. 7 multiplied by minus 1, it's minus 7. Then we know very well that these two are like terms, but this one stand out. So it's 7n plus 10 minus 7. And most of the time, learners make mistakes when it comes to having to deal with signs. But we keep on practicing on that. Then now we have 7n plus 10 minus 7, which is 3. Understand? So now your Tn, this is your rule, which is 7n plus 3. This is a simple questions when it comes to number pattern. I'll come to geometric pattern. These ones are numerical patterns. We're just gonna deal with geometric patterns, and they're very nice geometric patterns. So for now, guys, I want you to understand grade 8 and 9, we are still entering that part of high school. When you are in grade 8 and 9, you need to practice more. Why? Simply because 10, 11, 12 won't accommodate you being lazy. Understand? If you were lazy in grade 8 and 9, you tend to face a lot of challenges in grade 10, 11, and 12. And trust me, it might be your first time seeing a fail in a report in 10, 11, 12. Why? Simply because in 8 and 9, you do not want to practice more often. When it comes to mathematics, it's not a subject of memorization, understand? It's a subject of skill. And in order for you to provide a certain skill, you must have critical thinking. Mathematics, it builds that part. So understand when it comes to that. This is very simple. Cram this. Understand, it's just a formula. As time goes by, once you start understanding this, then you start going deep in terms of understanding where is it coming from. Understand? For now, you just need to memorize formulas and deal with number patterns. That's very simple. Thank you, guys. I'll see you on my next video.